Originally from Brooklyn, grew up in New Jersey, went to undergraduate school in Washington, D.C., and I've always been in diverse environments.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my mother sent me to Jewish day camp every year, so if you could imagine, it was easy to find me.
Yeah, I think so.
At camp.
At pickup time.
Yeah, it was easy to pick me out. So I also was a coach. I played team sports in college, and I noticed during that time that sports brings people together.
Mm-hmm.
Music brings people together. And I created this nonprofit through the grace of God with the idea of bringing people together. And we've discovered that serving the community, a diverse community, I might add, brings a diverse volunteer core to the table to serve that community. With that being the case, our organization is rooted in bringing people together so we can spend time with one another and learn about each other as we're serving the community. That's what Embrace is about. And one of our programs is called Healing Our Heroes' Homes, where we remodel the homes of disabled veteran homeowners. We couldn't do so without volunteer general contractors and volunteer college students coming together to serve veterans. Yes.
Yeah, that's a great cause. And you'll be doing that for how long? No?
The nonprofit is 12 years old. Healing Our Heroes' Homes, the program is a 4-year-old program.
It is your destiny.
Yes, it is. Well, as it relates to young adults, this is part of what we do. Well, the crux of what we do is to bring young adults to the table from all different walks of life to serve the community. And that seems to be a lot easier to do when compared to adults. Young adults that are pursuing their degrees in college aren't as tainted by the world as your average adult is. And so, therefore, it's easier to bring them together and let them set aside their differences, either real or perceived, to serve people who need it. As it relates to the adults in San Diego is a very segregated town. I'm from New York, and I know it's not fair to compare any place to New York, but
Mm-hmm.
you could go, as a person of color, if I were to just focus on my work and go to events that are fundraisers or political events, I could go literally weeks without seeing a diverse environment. San Diego's pretty homogenous.
Very much so.
Yep.
And we don't spend time with one another. And I think that that's a major cause as to what takes place around the country from a standpoint of different ethnicities, different ethnic groups not getting along. It's one thing for your parents to teach you something that's either accurate or inaccurate. It's another thing for you to have the opportunity as an individual to spend time with different groups of people and say, you know what, maybe mom and dad were wrong.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Mm-hmm.
So our organization does what it can to expose young people to one another so that they can formulate their own opinions based on experience when it comes to different ethnicities, people of different sexual orientations. And if there's one thing I'm proud about as it relates to our organization, it's that. If you're going to come and you're going to volunteer time to serve the homeless, including homeless veterans, if you're going to volunteer your time to remodel the homes of disabled veteran homeowners, I guarantee you will be spending time with someone that doesn't look like you, doesn't speak your native tongue, and may not have the same sexual orientation as you. And I feel like that's incredibly valuable moving forward as it relates to the social wellness of our society.